Hello friends, welcome to the video lecture series on computer science and engineering related concepts. So in this tutorial we are going to see about the run length encoding schema. So run length encoding is a kind of lossless compression. So let's first see what is the lossless compression thing. So in lossless compression scheme, if you provide suppose the input and to the encoding or encoder, it will create some kind of compressed bit. That is what our desired data is, and after that if you pass this decoding, it will exactly produce the output which is same as exactly input. Not even a single bit of difference will occur. So output is exactly same as the input, so there is no single bit of data has been lost. That's why this is called the lossless compression. In this tutorial, run length encoding is also one kind of lossless compression. So let's try to understand that how this run length encoding works and how its decoding part will work. So let's try to observe our daily life scenario. Suppose you have kept on some website one password which is 000000000 again 000 or somewhere around all are 0 only. So suppose you want to transfer this data to another person, but you will never tell that I have written a password like a 00000. You always tell that I have my password is something like a 18 0 or a 20 0 if all values are the almost same. So you are trying to extract the redundancy available in a data. So rather than telling 0000 almost 20 times, you just tell that my password is 20 times 0, and another person who just extract those information from you or encoded information from you, it will decode it and it will write this 0 20 times. So indirectly from actual 20 0, you have compressed data to the 20 0 only. So that's how this comparison works. Let's try to see another example. Suppose you have a mobile number like a 46544444155. So majority time we try to do reduction while telling the number to someone, something like my phone number is 465, then 4 times 4, then 1, maybe 55 or 55 or 55, whatever. But here actually majority chunk of part or a substring which is quite repeating in a nature. So you always try to avoid telling that 4444. You always try to tell that 4 times 4. That will be a cleaner and much easier way you can encode the information on a opposite person. So let's try to understand with more example. Let's say we have a something like a somewhere around this squares and ovals, triangles, and again oval. Now suppose we want to encode this information with the help of run length encoding. So you transmit the first square, then the second square, the third square, fourth square, fifth square, then one oval, second oval, first triangle, second triangle. Rather than that, while transferring, you encounter that the first square I have already encoded or I have already transmitted on a other part where I need to transmit. So rather than transmitting the second one exactly same as this one, I'll just tell that you use whatever I have first transmitted and you recreate after it, or you can copy after it. So rather than transmitting this 5 square differently, what we can do that we can transmit just the 5 square. So for here we have total 14 symbol. So indirectly for transmitting or a storage purpose we require 14 different places while encoding or a storage. Byte is just the representation. So rather than that, we can do one thing. We can, instead of 5 different square, we can just store as a 5 and a square. In case of oval also 2 and a whole, then 4 triangle, then a 3 again oval. So you can see that there is only one number which is nothing but the run. How many times you are running? Okay, sorry, actually that is a number that is actually run, and this is actually length. So this is a length is 5 first. In first case actually it should be like a square and then 5 I should have kept it, then oval and square, then a triangle and 4, then oval and 3, but I have made it reverse round, so it becomes like a length run encoding. But let's try to understand this run length encoding. So this is a run total. So run is nothing but your square, and length is nothing but the 5. Again run is oval, then length is again 2. So for storage of this much stuff, you just require 8 pieces of information. So almost out of 14 bit, you just stored 8 bit, and you have almost saved the 6 byte or a 6 places of information. So that is how run length encoding works. Now at the decoding time, when someone encounters that there is a 5 and then square, it at a decoding time it will just recreate those 5 exactly this same as this one. So you do not need to transfer the information or storage the information 5 different times this square. The one time you share or one time you store this information about the square, and you just tell that recreate it 5 times at a decoding place. That's how you are saving the information. Let's try to understand with another example. Okay, let's see, we have suppose this much big length of zeros and ones. So first one is somewhere around 5 zeros, and then 6 ones, and again 7 zeros, and remaining all. So total 30 bits of informations are there. So instead of this 30 bit, we can transfer it like a 5 zeros, and then a 7 ones, then 8 zeros, and a 10 one times. So almost 8 pieces of information only you are storing or you are transmitting, and from these 8 pieces of information you are recreating this 30 bits of information like 5 zeros. So instead of saving or instead of storing this 0 5 times, you just tell that 5 times these zeros are occurring. So that is how the compression system works. So that's it for this lecture, friends. I hope you enjoy listening this video. Please do like, comment and subscribe it.